welcome back to my channel. Apologies for the delay in doing videos. I'm aware that I did miss a week. I've had quite a lot going on lately and I just haven't had the time to fit it all in with everything else. When I say I have a lot going on lately, by the way, I have had a lot going on lately, but in terms of like mainly fitting it in around my special interests and my routine in general, it's been a bit difficult lately, but I'm here now. I've got a bit of time, so I thought I'd do a video. I really just wanted to do a kind of general sort of catch-up video about where I'm at, what's going on, no particular direction, although I have got a few things I wanted to talk about. First of all, I wanted to share this diary with you. It's a one-line-a-day diary. I actually got it at the end of I got it at Christmas actually, last year, and it's a one-line-a-day diary, so it's basically a 5-year memory book. So the idea is that each day you write 5 lines, and then the next year, on the same day, as you're filling in for that day, you can look above and you can see what you wrote the previous year, and then you can kind of compare what you wrote the previous year to what's going on now. So it's just a kind of interesting little way of kind of ordering your life and noticing patterns, and I like noticing patterns and things, so it's just really interesting. So it's already getting quite full actually. So on January the 1st, I wrote, and this was 2021, Green woodpecker sighted in back garden, there for a long time, pecking grass. Cold day, grey sky, strange dream of cat falling on me, tactile hallucination, actually my blanket. And on the 2nd of January I wrote, made cheesy chips for lunch, flour, butter, milk, cheese, a sauce poured over chips, McCain's oven frozen chips, reading A Plague by Camus. On January the 3rd, I made really nice dried cranberry and apple sauce with cinnamon, Dow 4 Company, oat cookies, recipe for my new oat book. Had frozen defrosted prawn spaghetti for meal with lemon, spinach, etc. And on January the 4th, I wrote, I made a grape juice and spice mulled drink with dark chocolate and orange slices, adapted from my hot drinks book, grape juice instead of wine. January the 5th, I made a celeriac and apple soup for lunch, blended smooth, drank it out of my green mug, a nicer way of eating it than from bowl, had with ciabatta bread. January the 6th, 12th night, had Waitrose smoked bacon and ciabatta crumb macaroni cheese for meal, but a bit rich for my liking. Then had mince pie and grape juice mulled drink. 3rd COVID lockdown from today. January the 7th, Joe Biden officially declared US Democratic president amid violent clashes with Trump supporters who refused defeat. Vivid dreams last night. Clap for carers, now heroes, restarts as entered 3rd lockdown. January the 8th, a chilly day, heating on, reading A Plague by Camus, made a soothing honey milk with nutmeg on top after meal, recipe from Sleep book. January the 9th, frosty morning, a sunny, crisp and chilly day, enjoyed warmed up mini baguette with microwave melted camembert for breakfast, plus fresh coffee, really nice. January the 10th, had toast and marmalade for breakfast, plus porridge and a chocolate spoon. Finished reading A Plague by Camus, cold and frosty outside, had lentils plus canned dal and baked potato for lunch. January the 11th, found out today that my support worker is leaving, sad as I like her, and yet more change. Yeah, a lot of change going on in my life at the moment with my support worker leaving and other things. Should be getting a new one in time. January the 12th, reading for Angel of Death, a book about smallpox, made a nice butternut and tomato cream and cheese gratin for lunch, a milder day but cloudy. Women's Group Book Club, 6pm to 7pm. January the 13th, did a presentation on autism and adolescence via Zoom, 10am, had scotch egg and chips for lunch with veg ketchup, love Yorkshire tea, dreamed was a giant slug on kitchen wall. January the 14th, a wet day with light rain, had Waitrose scotch egg again for lunch, best heated at 20 minutes, 200 degrees, with McCain chips, ketchup, veg. January the 15th, ate my last Dutchy original mince pie after meal with warmed up apple ginger juice with spices and sliced apple lemon. Used my new pink bathrobe for the first time. January the 16th, made an interesting sardine, yoghurt, cheese, gourmet, cheese on toast for lunch, recipe from Feed a Family book. A wet grey morning with rain but sunny at noon. January 17th, made blueberry baked oats for breakfast for my oat book, and cheesy chips, cheese grated and added last few minutes, fried egg, Heinz bean and sausage tin for lunch, a very sunny day. Nice food. January the 18th, I christened my new little jug and butter dish at breakfast, toast, scrambled egg plus marmalade, mini one from Lakeland, a naan bread and homemade chickpea potato curry for meal. January the 19th, a mild, damp, cloudy day, carried on reading The Angel of Death in the morning about smallpox, had porridge, a new lidded porridge bowl and toast with marmalade for breakfast. January the 20th, a wet, rainy day, particularly in afternoon, mild. Had group book club, 4pm to 6pm via Zoom. Christened my large sloth blanket throw on a sitting room chair. January the 21st, had defrosted prawns mixed with ketchup and mayo in jacket potato for lunch. Her mini crusty white Hollywood, that's just a company, baguette roll, melted cheese and hard-boiled eggs for breakfast, plus coffee and homemade cookie. I do like my breakfast, by the way. Best time of day. I love breakfast. I often make it quite an event. January the 22nd, made a carrot and caraway winter warmer spice soup for meal, recipe from seasonal soup book, used 2 carrots, was nice. Weather very sunny. January the 23rd, finished reading The Angel of Death about smallpox, had my last homemade cranberry oat cookie warmed up, medium low, 1 minute in microwave with hot chocolate after my soup meal. January the 24th, Sunday, started to read a book about sloths, a quite chilly day, although not as chilly as some places, wet morning and sunshine and dark cloud, made walnut, banana, oat and sesame muffins late afternoon, recipe from my sleep book. January the 25th, I had my first Microsoft Teams meeting today with my support worker, a different support worker to Corny left. Burns night, had tin haggis meal. January the 26th, a cold day in the hand-biting sense, cloudy. A leftover haggis mash with mashed carrot, potato, kale and garlic puree plus ketchup for lunch. January 27th, very mild grey, cloudy, overcast, misty day, not that nice. My Peter Rabbit cushion arrived today. Had self-advocacy group via Zoom in afternoon. January the 28th, a mild day, some weak sunshine. I finished reading my book about sloths. A bit noisy outside as Virgin Media being improved and pavement dug up. January the 29th, I started reading Zorba for Greek. I made a tinned lentil and carrot lasagna for meal, adapted from a Harry Biker recipe. And January the 30th, dreamed vividly last night, many complex dreams. Ate my lunch, beans on toast, very late, as I needed to decompress after my dad did my food shopping, as I can't shop at the moment due to COVID anxiety. And January the 31st, I made applesauce baked toast for breakfast containing vanilla, yoghurt, fresh apple, egg, cinnamon. Applesauce was really nice. A gloomy day, a bit cold and damp way. And that's basically, I won't go into February because, but that's just to give you an idea of like some of the things I've written in this book. And you've got 5 lines a day, so I mean you can write anything. I just write the things. Often it is food because I am a foodie and food is a major part of my life. As you know, it's a big special interest of mine. Food, cooking, anything to do with food, mugs, bowls, cups, there's a lot. I love food and all of the stuff that goes with it. So often I will mention what I've eaten or what I've been reading that day because they're the main things that happen in my life that kind of I enjoy. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. It'll be quite interesting over the years when I go back and I can see what I've written on the same day. I mean, I keep another diary as well. I've got a really big journal, but it's nice having it kind of condensed in a little book. I just like ordering my life and writing it down, I just find it fascinating when I've got nothing else to do. I like looking back over what I've done in previous years. It's always interesting and it brings back memories of things you've done. Do any of you keep a diary? Do let me know. Okay, so I'm going to move on to video number 2 now. And in the next video, I'd like to talk about something connected to autism and just to find out if any of you can relate. I haven't taken any notes or anything, so this will just be straight from my head, but I just want to talk a little bit about some things I've got to say about autism matters. So without further ado, I'm going to move over to now to video number 2.